5 of 100 days sales training with Steven Adebayo. Hello, hi Toib. Good evening. Am I correct? Toib Sharafa. Yeah, very correct. Good evening. Good evening. Hello, Kiton. Good evening. Happy weekend. I think I saw you today. How is the weekend going? Hello, everybody. Good evening. Hi, Soma. Good evening. Hi, Banks, Home and Properties. Good evening, Sama. Okay.
Good evening.
Hi, good evening. Welcome to the day 5 of the 100 days 90, 5 days to gold, 5 days down. My weekend is going well. Hi, Steve Wright. So today we'll be talking about letter T, and it is something that will change the way you sell positively. You should not miss any part, any session. So hold on, I'm trying to share to people across so they are able to join. Okay. And I need hello Bolaji Diamond. Good evening, sir. Good evening, Ma. I'm ensuring that people can join. So this means what have you learned so far from the letter P, from the letter R, from the letter O, from the letter S, which was yesterday, and today we are treating letter T. What have you learned so far? What have you learned so far? Hello, amazing day. Good evening. I need to confirm. Can you hear me? People on Google Meet, are you able to hear me clearly?
I can hear you clearly, sir.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Hi, Gloria. Good evening. Okay. Ensure you take your notes and get ready to learn today. So who can tell me what letter we've treated and the letter we are treating today? Hi, lovely Holmes and Bliss. It's been a while I've heard from you. Hope you are doing good. Hi, good evening, Gloria. So what letter are we treating today? Today is going to be very, very different. I have some. Are you sure I'm treating letter R today?
No, it's letter T.
Okay. Any letter, I'm always ready and I'm always available to do that. Okay. Hi, Demilade. Good evening. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, guys, let's delve into today's training. But before we do that, I would like to ask once again, hope we are all enjoying our weekend. I think I have some married people here. Hope you enjoyed your stay at home with your wife, and I have some single people here. Hope you went to site. Okay, so we started the 100 day sales training with letter P, and we started with the topic, the prostitute act of sales. We started with the prostitute act of sales. So today we are talking about letter T. Hi, my boss just then as well, Nifi Reality. Thank you for joining, Ma. We're talking about the type of strategy. The type of strategy. So when we talk about strategy, we are basically talking about where, we are talking about how, we are talking about which, we are talking about basically the how, right? Okay, I think. Sorry, on Google Meet, can you please mute yourself so we don't have echo? Oh, very fine, Abiodun Olamilekan Akonde. Very fine, thank you so much. So we are talking about how do you want to sell. When we talk about strategy, we are talking about how do you want to sell. What's the strategy of you closing that deal? How do you want to sell? How are you looking at selling? How are you looking at selling? We are talking about where do you want to sell. So I tell people this basically that every sales have timeline. Every sale have timeline. When you are able to focus on each timeline, you are able to sell that property. You are able to sell that property. So take for example, we launched a beautiful project in VGC 78 residents. I knew on time that this property will not stay long in the market. Why? because properties my company develop, of course, depict excellence and they sell out on time. So what did I do when I was talking to my colleague? I told everybody, I said, we need to sell this product early because this product will leave the market as soon as possible, right? So you need to understand that if you don't have a particular type of strategy for sales, if you don't have a particular type of strategy for selling, that product will go out of sale, and the only thing you will have as evidence is that you posted flyer and you did not sell. But that should not be your own case. So what you should focus on beyond posting flyer is to have a strategy. So when you look at prostitutes, for example, right? Prostitutes have strategy. They have a way of a way they are going to sell. They have a medium how they are going to sell. They know where to stay. They know how to stay in where they are staying. Do you get? So these guys know what to do to close that sale. So the question to every salesperson on this call tonight is that, do you know how to sell? Do you know where to sell? Do you know how you can sell in where you are standing currently? Do you even know how to attract clients? Okay, so let's move forward. Now, you need to ask yourself questions, right? How do you want to sell? Number two, what you are selling, the people you are selling to, where are they? Where do they live? I hope somebody is able to write this for people who are just joining us. Hi, Matilda. Thank you for joining. Where are the people you want to sell to? Where do they live? Where do they go to? Where do they where do they play? Where do they gather? Where do they party? Where do they meet with their friends? Where do they go for business conferences? You need to know all these things. So if you are selling land, you are selling houses, you are selling, for example, if you are selling baby stuffs, maybe diapers, all those stuffs, you need to know your audience. Where do they go to? One of the places pregnant women go to is church, right? So you need to be strategic. What kind of church will you go to? Hello, Prop Lander. Good evening, sir. You need to know, where do these people go to? What time do they go there? So, for example, a prostitute cannot stand by the road 9 a.m. because he or she knows that that time the people who patronize her by night, they've gone to work to bring the money to come and give her, right? So just to put out the public disclaimer, this is based on research, not personal experience with any of the above mentioned profession. Okay, so moving forward, right, there is a certain strategy each and every one of us must have, and I'll be sharing all I know about strategy today. So I wrote here that, and I want to tell you, number one, go where your customers are going. Go where your customers are going. Number two, go where your customer will go. Number three, go where your customer might go. Number four, go where your customer have gone to. So in 100% pie chart, I want to break it down for you. 50%, right? Go where your customers are going. 50%, right? 50% in front of that. So ensure that you spend 50% of your energy to go to the places your customers are going. Hi, Kim Official. Thank you for joining. Number two, T is for type of strategy. Today we are talking about type of strategy. We are talking about prostitute act of sales. Someone asked a question on Google Meet, so I'm trying to answer. So we are talking about type of strategy. Welcome, Rose. Thank you for joining. So 50% go to where your clients, your customer are going. 30% go to where your customers will go. 10% go to places your customer might go. 10% again go to places your customers might have gone. Do you get? So when you go to places your customers have gone in the past, you are likely to meet people there again. So when you go to places your customer might go to, maybe you are just guessing, oh, it's likely for my customer to go to this area. It's likely for this person to visit this place. It's likely for, this footballer, this artist, just, visit this place. So there are 10% chances when you spend 10% of your energy in these areas that, you are going to meet people who look like what you are selling, people who can afford what you are selling. So when you go to places your customer will definitely go, example, you go to luxurious hotels, you go to, amazing events, you go to networking classes, you are able to meet people who are likely to, patronize you, people who are likely to buy what you are selling. And if you are so sure that, okay, your customers are likely to go to this type of example, how do you know these areas? Go to your Google, type, where are the billionaires worshiping in Lagos Island? It will bring it out. These things are very, very, very simple. So what should you do? You should position yourself to go to such areas. You smell like what you are saying. Like I thought most yesterday about the person marketing the product. I gave 13 13 things that person must have. Who can remind us in the comment section? Let me see if I can give anyone who gets the gift. So let me go to Google Meet as well. Okay. So who can remind us? 13 things when I was saying do something like what you sell, 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 do something like what who can remember? Who can remind us? Anybody? Okay. Look like what you are selling, amazing. Dress like what you sell, amazing. I'm trying to shuffle between Google Meet and IG. Hi, Mr. Latif, thank you for joining. Hi, Miriam, thank you for joining. Talk like what you sell, dress like what you sell, amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, I need to confirm if, oh, don't end the call. I need to confirm if, okay. Live like what you sell. Okay, because of our time, let me run through that again. Number one, look like what you sell. Number two, dress like what you sell. You cannot be selling out to 500 million and you're dressing like Omudule. Talk like what you sell. You can't be selling 2 billion naira property and you're talking like 1 million naira guy. Smell like what you sell. Stop using 200 naira perfume. Smell, upgrade. Live like what you sell. Think like what you sell. Suggest like what you sell. Behave like what you sell. Associate like what you sell. Operate like what you sell. Thank you. I can say that here. Deliver like what you sell. Thank you, Rose. And above all, believe in what you sell. Believe in what you sell. So when you go to places, you must believe that you are not going to these places in vain. You are going to meet your clients here. You are going to meet your customer here. You are going to meet somebody who will patronize you. You are going to meet somebody who will listen to you. You are going to meet somebody who will care to listen to what you are buying. Oh my God, one of my Oga just joined. Hi, Mr. Nibla. Thank you for joining. So when we talk about strategy, this type of strategy, right? When we say where, we are talking about direction. So I have a $200 million product. I need to know where this product makes sense, right? So I need a direction. So that's the first W. The second W, the first one is where. The second W is which. So when we talk about which, we're talking about the market. Your product, what market does it fit? So when we're talking about the prostitute act of sales, a prostitute know that my product does not make sense in the mosque. My product does not make sense in church. So they stay in a particular location where they can market what they are selling. So you as a salesperson, you need to position yourself online. You need to position yourself offline. You must have the capacity to market what you are selling in that direction. You get? So you must have the understanding that, okay, I have a particular product. This product will be directed in this market, and you have the how, the method at which you want to sell this product. So when you are able to have a method at which you want to sell this product, you are going to be so professional about it that people will look at you and like, I know when this guy started selling, wow, this guy is an expert now. And this will help you a lot as a salesperson. Once you understand this simple strategy, which is direction, after having direction, you understand the market, you have a method of selling. And trust me, resource is not hard. Gathering resources, getting resources It is not hard. As long as you have a phone, the way your sales game should be, it should be different. As long as your phone has a good camera, you can shoot video content. You don't need to struggle selling. You don't need to struggle selling. You are going to sell. Okay. So moving forward, I want to talk about the USP strategy. The USP strategy. Who can tell me the meaning of USP? Let me see if we have somebody who can guess the USP strategy. The USP strategy. Do you have anybody who can guess the USP strategy? Do you have anybody who can guess? Anybody? Anybody? Okay, Greg Unko is very, very close, which is also correct. On Google Meet, Greg is saying ultimate selling point. Amazing, correct as well. Do you have anybody on Instagram? Okay. Because of our time, let's move forward. I plan that we should close very early today, before 9:30, so we are able to do that. Welcome, Third Homes Property. So we are talking about unique selling points, or we can say ultimate selling points. We can also say your ultimate selling proposition. So when we talk about unique selling point is that special thing about your product, thank you, Kiton, about your it's either about the product or about the producer. So I tell you guys, from day one, I've closed deals because of the USP of my boss, Ambassador Akinekpa Obami. I've closed deals because of the USP of my company. So once I'm able to just get people to tell me, oh, I saw this on your company page, I'm very happy. I know that, okay, for you to, if you cannot check out my company and not see excellence, you cannot check out my company and not see professionalism. So you as a salesperson, you must have a unique selling point. Is it how you shoot your videos? Is it how you talk in your videos? When I started making videos, my USP was always, hi, my name is this, hi. But now, I've upgraded, I've left the family of I. So as a salesperson, what's your unique selling point? Ask yourself that question. Is it the way you work in team? Unique selling point does not have to be something very, very big. It is just something that sets you apart. I will tell you 5 strategy about USP, and I will also tell you the 5 why about USP, right? So when we talk about unique selling point, talent, why should I buy from you? Right? What's your unique selling point? Rose, what's your unique selling point? Eniola, Gloria, Greg, what's your unique selling point? Mike, what's your unique selling point? So as a salesperson, you must have a unique selling point. And it is not hard. Let me give you guys a expo. Your unique selling point can be quick allocation. Your unique selling point can be good delivery. It can be good pricing. It can be a good customer service. I tell people this as well. Sales is like relationship. So the ladies there, some of them will start commenting when I say what I'm about to say. I don't know, but I guess, a particular guy in your life that this guy is the best, right? Maybe call on your birthday, your friends show many of their unique selling points. Like some will call, some will text. That this person will send gifts. Do you have people like that? And you have some that they will not send gifts. I know somebody will drop a comment very soon. So you need to have unique selling point as a salesperson. It is a must for you. Kiton, what is your unique selling point? What are you selling, and what's the unique selling point? So let me ask you these questions, and I want you to type it in the comment section. Can I get somebody who help me type what I'm about to say? So number 1, why should I buy from you? Why should I buy from you? Why? Tell me why. Why should I buy from you? Why? Why should I patronize you? Why should I leave over 80,000 realtors and pick you as my realtor? Why? Number 2, why should I do business with you and not others? You need to ask yourself this question. Is it because I'm the best? Some people, when you ask them, what do you bring to the table? They say, I am the table. That statement is one of the most annoying statements in life. I am the table. And when you ask them, they are Songo, Dumota table. They are not confirmed expensive table. So, as a salesperson, why should I buy from you? You cannot tell me I am the sales. No, if you are the sales, then you don't need to have me as a customer. So, as a salesperson, why should I buy from you? Why should I do business with you? Why should I do business with you? Someone said the control table. Why should I do business with you? What can your product do for me that other products cannot do? Hi Rose. Okay, thank you for joining. Okay, I understand. What can your product do for me? What can your product do for me? Success, you are selling land. Tenacity, you are selling land. So when I meet the two of you and I ask you this same question, what can your product do for me that no other product can do? Your ability to answer that with your unique selling point will give you that deal. Everybody is selling land in Ekpe. Why must I do business with you? Why should I buy from you? What can your own land in that estate do for me? Think about this question. Think about it. Now, number 4, what can you guarantee that other realtors cannot guarantee? So now we've talked about why should I listen to you? Why should I do business with you? What can your product do that other products cannot do? And number 4, what can your product guarantee that other products cannot? For example, let me answer this question. Why should you listen to me? If you listen to me, if you want to sell and you listen to me, you will sell. Why? Because I know that I can teach you how to sell. We employed someone in my company, and within the first 2 months, I was able to assist this lady with some teaching, and she has done over between February and May, she did over 200 million. So I know that this is part of my USP, right? I can teach you simple steps on selling, how you can sell. Rose is saying I should come again. So I started by saying there are USP, which is basically unique selling point. And unique selling point is that thing that is special about your product or you, the producer, that make you stand out. So I said, why should I listen to you? Why should I do business with you? Number 3, why should what can your product do that other product cannot do? And number 4, what can you guarantee that nobody can guarantee? For example, I can guarantee that by the end of this 100 days, your sales game will change. I can guarantee that by the end of these 100 days, you will become an expert. I can guarantee by the end of these 100 days, you will become a millionaire. In case you already won, you are going to have more millions. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that. So what can this 100 days sales training do that other sales training cannot do? This 100 days sales training will build consistency in you, will build discipline in you, and eventually it will build growth in you. So you can see that the same question I am asking you, I am already answering, right? So I want you also to answer these questions yourself tonight, because this is how to sell. When a client is telling you, okay, why should I buy from your company? Why? I had somebody in the month of May last year who wanted to buy, was it around 10 plots? Because I was not able to answer this question, why should I buy from you? They say, yes, I buy, just buy. I lost that. Now, some of you, why should I buy from you? Buy from you. My daddy and my mommy have not eaten since last week. If you buy from me, you have money to eat. No. People should not buy from you because they pity you. People should buy from you because you are an expert. You're a profession. You're a professional. You are good at what you are doing. People should not buy from you because you have not eaten. Hello. people should buy from you because you can guarantee them safe delivery, good customer service. You can guarantee them speedy delivery as well. Some people post online, I never chop, buy from Oga. Now that one guy go buy you. You must be able to position yourself very, very well as an expert. You know what you are doing. You believe in what you are doing. So there are five strategies that make you unique. If you do these things, you become unique no matter what you are selling. Just to be sure that people are following, can I get people type power in the comment section so that we can continue? Can I get people type that? Okay, we have 12, 6 people here. Okay. I think Rose. Okay, this is Rose. True. All right. Okay, moving forward, right? Number one, service. Number one, service. Number one, 5 strategy to make you unique about you. Service. So when we talk about service, what do we mean? We mean great delivery, great customer service. So look at prostitutes, right? I will keep saying this until it sticks to us. A man will patronize a prostitute. Now, this is a public disclaimer. This is from research, not from personal experience. A man will patronize a prostitute and will leave his wife to go and drive. Keep patronizing that because great delivery. You understand? Great delivery. So as a salesperson, your delivery must always be top notch. I mean, you should satisfy me to the point that if I want to buy land, if I want to buy house, if anybody I know in this life, I can even fight with my friend for not telling me that they want to buy land. Why did they go and buy in another place? Why? Because I am angry that, you didn't tell me I have the best salesperson. This person will give you good customer service. When you are able to give your clients, your prospects, whosoever you are dealing with, good delivery, trust me, they will always come back. Number 2, understanding the market you are in. So, are you selling to Gen Zs? Are you selling to millennials? Are you selling to old people? Are you selling to dead people? Are you selling to crippled people? Are you selling to special people? You are able to understand this thing. I don't know if she's still on this call. Okay. I wanted to talk about her. She's no longer on the call. That is Nifemi. She's somebody who I love and I respect so much. Her sales game is sweet. She focuses on what she does, which is rent house. Some of you are very good at short-let apartments. See, if what's it called now? If you are able to build a market around that, see, developers will build house and they will call you that, see, want to use this house for short let, and you are the only one we can trust. So you need to know the market. Number 2, know the market. Number 3, know the product. How many square meter is this land, sir? I don't know. I need to go and read the FAQ. No. When you are able to have a good customer service, you have a good market delivery, and you now know the product, it will even help the type of people you are selling the product to. It will help the type of people you are selling the product to. So you must know the market, understand the product. My boss just joined now. Good evening, sir. Thank you for joining today. So number 4, experience. This is where a lot of sales people lose deal. This is where you guys lose it. So you are taking a client for an inspection. They are in your car, and the only time you are talking is when maybe there is traffic jam, or when you get to the site. So when you are just complaining, there's traffic, this road is bad, and when you get there, like, sir, this is the land. No, that's not a good experience. From the pickup location, you need to educate your clients. Close your clients in the car before your client even get to site. I do this a lot of time. I do this a lot. So already when we are in the car, I'm able to know if you can buy, if you cannot buy. From Lekki phase 1, in case you are coming to the office, I would tell you about the road as we are going. I will tell you about the VGC project. I will tell you why there's traffic in Shongotedo. I will tell you about the Bramadison. I will tell you why there's traffic in Shongotedo. As we move forward, I will tell you how the Awoyaya road was very bad, but the road now, I will tell you till we get to Ibejuleki, Eleko area. I will tell you the way that many of you believe that Dangote refinery is in Ekpe. No. No. So I can tell you and I can tell you, oh sir, just now we are in a roundabout, check your time. From this roundabout to this property is just 17 minutes. So most time they won't check, but because you are getting to site before I even start telling you that, oh sir, this is the land. And when I know, I would still educate you. So provide good experience for your clients, for your customer. In case you are not selling land, in case you are selling houses, take a tour of that neighborhood. Tell your clients why they should invest in that property around that neighborhood. Give them a good experience. When you are able to do this, see, in case you are not closing that client, it will build something in you. And one of the things it will build in you is that it will build confidence, it will build capacity, and it will build this wall of assurance. You know that if they wake you up at any time to go on inspection, you are able to close a client. In this 100 days teaching, we're going to be talking about the A to Z of closing very fast. So the 15 is pricing. You must understand that you must not price below your standard. You must not price below your standard. See, guys, there is something we call the SW rule. Some will, some won't. So why give up? Eventually, some will. So some people will believe that, oh, this price is good. Some people will tell you, oh, this is too expensive. For those of you, or for those of us that still enter Korokbe and all public transport, there are times that the conductor will tell you, Lekki to Aja, 500 or maybe 1,000. You'll be like, you price it. Some will not price, some will enter. Am I correct, right? See, even a conductor is a salesman. A conductor will size you, look at you, maybe you are holding an iPhone. Oh, this guy is neat. The conductor will add money and say, Lekki to Jakonde, 500. They will look at you. Okay, maybe it's 200 naira. Because you say, you not say, okay, I got 300. Now it's 200 naira. But the conductor sized you, put the price up, and you brought the price down. The conductor is a salesman. It's the unique selling point of the conductor. Maybe I should do a conference for conductor, how to sell like a conductor. That's just by the way. So you also see that in cases like that, when a conductor is telling you that Lekki to Aja is 15 naira, I am sure you will not enter, because you'll be thinking, I hope this is not kidnap. Hope this is not kidnapping. Oh, somebody is laughing. Oh my God. So I have a fellow colleague that loves Korokwe so much. Amazing. Rose is not talking. I'm okay. Rose, I won't open your bum outside.
What do you mean?
I don't mean anything. I'm just saying. So do you understand, guys? So when you even look at your Uber, right? When you want to take Uber from island to mainland and you are seeing 20,000, do you click on 20,000 and say no problem? You first say, island to mainland, this one to that one. I'm just saying. Now, federal government, they have unique selling point of pricing. They took fuel from 145 naira to 300 to 600. So I'm trying to show you that every industry, every person have a unique selling point. For example, in relationship, some guys here, I don't know, but some guys here, they don't like short ladies. I mean, they say short people are too stubborn. I don't know about that, but I think they are not lying. Short people that are short, people that are like 4 inches, 5 inches, they are very, very stubborn. My God, they are close to the earth, so they are always emanating it. I'm just saying, that's just by the way. So Oh. So when you look at some guys love short people as well. It is unique selling point. Unique selling point. So what is unique about you as a salesperson that will make somebody look at over 5,000, 10,000 people, leave them alone and stick with you? Even God practice unique selling points. Even federal government practice unique selling. Pastors are fast practice prostitute but you are a salesperson, you are not practicing it. Very, very bad. So before we move forward, I said tonight's class will be very, very brief, so we are able to move forward on time. So we are going to be talking about strategy now, which is, can somebody help me type strategy in each of his letter, like S, then send T again, then send R again, then send A. You get? So I want to talk about each of these letters right now. Number one is in the law of strategy. Number one law is the law of S, which is separation. Separation. Oh, sorry, if you are short, don't worry. Just make sure you make sales. You become tall financially. Apologies about that. Number one is called the law of separation. See, this is a very, very unique way of selling. Separate your customer base, right? Use the 80-20% rule. 80% of your sales will come from 20% of your customer. 80% of your sales will come from 20%. Oh, vision is actually short. Sorry about that. Will come from 20% of your customers. So what should you do? Very, very simple. Separate your top performing customers from your low performing customers. So when you separate them, you now tailor your approach to each of them. You tailor your approach to each of them. So take for example, right? Any guy here can go and practice what I'm about to say, but don't take action in the end part. So if I go and meet a prostitute and I'm working, no matter the outfit I am wearing, if I am just working to go and meet a prostitute and I'm like, hi baby girl, how are you? What's your name? Oh, not bad, you look good. Well, how much for a night? Okay. The chances of the lady following me, believing in me is low. But if I drive maybe a Benz, a Rolls Royce, a G-Wagon, there's this my boss car I drove, I'm trying to Range Rover. Oh God, guys, we must make a lot of money. Range Rover is different from Lexus. So when you drive or any kind of car, as long as you're driving a car, you walk up to a prostitute, the kind of approach she will give you or he will give you is totally different. Totally different. Because she will size you up. For this guy to have a car in this economy and you can drive, you must have something. Do you get? You must have something. So looking at this wisdom from the prostitute art of sales, you as a salesperson, number one in separation, separate your client database. This client have not made it. This client will soon make it. This one have made it. Do you get? So once you have these clients, you are able to now tailor your approach to meet each of them. See, there are some clients that they buy from you. You don't need to work in the next 3 months. And there are some clients that they buy from you, you will need to call them for balance. Hello, sir. It's already 10th of another month. You need to send your initial deposit. So you must constantly and consistently separate your client database. Number two, targeting. Now, you must, after separating them, you will now choose the group that align with your product. Okay, so I've separated a prostitute as, for example, prostitute have database. So they know that if I see the call of Shegun is broke, Shegun is short time, you'll put Shegun somewhere. If I see the call of Shola. Shola is still a salary earner. It's the end of the month. They will pick Shola call. But they know that if I see Alaji call, Alaji, where are you? Alaji, yes, I'm available. Do you understand? So once you separate your client, you now choose each of them that they align into their product. Some prostitute will tell some clients, "Oh, I'm sorry," after they've eaten, then tell the client, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm doing my monthly." You get right. So you are able to tell. You don't need to waste all your energy on client. No, you don't need to waste all your energy. You don't need to waste all your energy. Another thing you do after targeting your client is that you focus your resources on each of these people. So S is separation. After you've separated them, right? T is targeting. After targeting, in that targeting, what you're able to do is to choose each of them. Now focus your resources on them. Focus your resources on them. If you are still with us, can you type "I am following, I am following, I am following"? Now, what's after S and T? What's the next letter? What's the next letter? I need to be sure that we are following. What's the next letter? What's the next letter? What's the next letter? Okay, perfect. ST. The next letter should be what? R. Okay, the next letter is R. So when we OC, you are just then we are talking about strategy. So we've spoken about S, we've spoken about T, we are about to talk about R. Number R, the letter R rather is research. See, as sales people, whether you are selling, as long as you are selling something, I know that nobody on this call is selling their body, right? As long as you are selling something, you must constantly research. You must practice research, market research. For example, we have a lot of people who are not wearing, if you are a fashion designer like my brother Yenola, we have some people who are not wearing tight trousers again. People are wearing baggy trousers. You must understand that that's a market research. We have some people who are not buying land again. People are they buying houses? You must do your research. In this location, what are they buying the most? People are no longer buying 100. You just need to constantly improve on your research. For example, this training is majority of this training is based on research. We are not doing this. Not like I have a personal experience with sales, but when I'm talking about prostitute out of sales, I don't have personal experience with prostitute, but I have a personal research with majority of them. Do you get? So you are able to make research, understand what your clients need. Have you not wondered how some prostitute they know why Alaji is talking like this? When Alaji close a deal, they know they've made their research. Some of you, all you do is just collect money. You don't know your client's birthday. You don't know your client's wife's birthday. You don't know. Some prostitutes even remind clients about their wife's birthday and suggest the kind of gift they should get. Some of you don't know how to celebrate your clients. It is very bad, very, very bad, very, very bad. Now, when you have now done this research, what you get from research is information. So you use this information to improve your sales approach. I need to be fast on this. Use this information to improve your sales approach. Use this information to improve your sales approach. Okay, now that I know that this person like this thing, don't like this thing, how do I come in? How do I use this information to close this deal? How do I use this information to close this deal? So the next letter is A. Thank you, Gloria. The next letter is A. Please ensure you are typing to ensure that so I can know that you are following. The next letter is A. So you develop, A is approach, right? So you develop an approach, to your sales. A is approach. You develop an approach to your sales. How do you develop an approach to your sales? So I learned this from my boss, Ambassador Akinekwe Obami. He taught us about structure, and we're still going to be talking about structure. So I may not be able to go in depth into this. So what you need in doing in approaches, develop a sales approach. How do you develop a sales approach? You develop a structure. You develop a structure. So in approach, there are 3 things you must have in your approach. If you understand what I'm about to share, please take notes, pay prompt attention. This is one of my secrets in selling. If you understand these 3 things, you will make more money than you've ever done. So number 1, in approach, you use consultative selling. What is consultative selling? By asking open-ended questions. Hello, Stephen, I want to buy land. Do you have any for sale? I don't say yes, I do. I ask you, why do you want to buy? I make So imagine you are sick, you went to the hospital, and the doctor say, Gloria, I know what is wrong with you. You need injection of malaria. Won't you run? The doctor did not ask, are you having a headache? Are you doing this thing? See, your clients, they are sick people. You are the doctor. So behave like a doctor. In case you have not been sick before, go to the hospital. See how doctor attend to people. Do you get? So you're able to ask them questions. Number 2, solution selling. In approach, you must have a solution selling. So solution selling is basically your product is. So I don't know. When I complained to my fashion designer that, okay, I don't like wearing tight trousers again, I told him the problem. Now, he should not tell me that tight trouser. He must give me solution. Okay? The solution is that I am going to give you the best baggy trouser you have ever seen in your entire life. And he's backing it up with crazy and good evidences. So as a salesperson, you have a client that have been scammed before. That is a problem. What you should do is to give him solution selling by ensuring that once he makes his payments, he's getting his documents, he's getting allocated. Somebody is saying, oh, I don't like buying book because it's too plenty. As a salesperson, if you're writing a book, don't make it too bogus. Go straight to the point. Now, number 3 is relationship building to sell. Many of you, or many salespeople, if I would say, they don't have relationship with people. They don't have relationship with people. All they just do is collect the money and run away. This is wrong. So as a salesperson, you must practice relationship building. See, if you can have 10 clients consistently buy from you, you have made it in life. And that is what I'm building. It is okay to have 1,000 customer base. It is okay. It is very okay. But you need to focus on having 10 customers that can consistently buy from you every quarter, every year. You are going to make a lot of money. So the next letter is letter T. Letter T is training. One of the strategy of prostitutes that I've learned is that these ladies, they train. These guys, they train. They went from, they went from twerking to holding pole, to that, you get, and they went to combining the two. They went from being called prostitute to start doing hookup. They have a lot. It's training. These guys are training. But you are a salesperson. You don't attend training. You don't go for training. It's either you attend training and you put the phone, you connect, and you're in your kitchen, you are eating, you are in your. Do you get? You're not paying attention to your training. Tell me something. How come these guys that do these things, they are able to scale up? This is based on research, not experience. How come they are able to scale up from one style to another style? Chief, I will kill you tonight. Alaji, I will finish you tonight. Someone is saying they can't hear me. Can you hear me now? I need to be sure. Can you hear me now? Oh my God, hope it's not my network. Can you hear me now? I need to be sure people can hear me. Can you hear me? Hello? Okay.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. So, guys, these people are upgrading. Imagine the iPhone we are still using is the iPhone 6. Imagine. Imagine the iPhone we are still using is the iPhone 6. Even you, ladies, those of you in a relationship, do you know that you yourself, you're a salesperson? If all your boyfriend, Nigerian relationship, if all your Nigerian boyfriend is doing, or your man is doing, is to just wake up Monday morning, hello, my baby, I love you, have a nice day. Tuesday morning, hello, he call. Your birthday, he was still calling you. And then there's, as a lady, are you okay with that? Let me ask before I move further. The only thing your man is doing is to just be calling you. Let me ask. Are you okay with that? He's not changing style, no gifts, I need to be sure. Anybody, if you are okay with that, just type I am okay with that type. I need to be sure. Or just type I am okay. I need to be sure so I can. You are okay. OC, if all your babe is also doing is to just call you when you tell her, I'm having issue with this client, and say, okay. Someone is saying even my friends, but no workings. Okay. So guys, even you don't like this. Even you want different approach, different style. As a salesperson, you must constantly attend trainings. Day one was not like day two. Day two was not like day three. You must, as I'm talking to you, I am reading. I'm not just saying this from empty head. I am reading. So this prostitute, they've learned different styles. Some of them even go to Dubai to learn styles. But you to leave your 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom apartment is a problem. Let's move forward. The next letter is letter E, which is evaluation. If you are learning something, type I am learning. If you are learning something, type I am learning, just to be sure. Is Keaton still on this call? Just to be sure that we are together. Okay, perfect. All right. So I also want to start doing something I want to take 2 people together to join me on Instagram, so you can send requests. Somebody is saying I know these people too much. Okay. My elder brother just joined. Thank you for joining. So evaluation as well. As a salesperson, you must constantly evaluate yourself. If there's something I am doing and I do consistently, every weekend I always tell myself, Baba, did you make progress this weekend? 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 As a salesperson, you must constantly do evaluation. See, these are simple things that we are leaving on the table. Do evaluation. Am I making progress? Am I moving forward? See, tell yourself the truth. See, when you do evaluation, the following week can even be more rough. But you just keep doing evaluation and keep working on what is working. And what is not working, try your best to make sure it starts working. So when you do your evaluation, monitor your progress and ensure that after doing your evaluation, you are improving on your performances. The letter G is goals. Set goals. So there are 2 goals I want everybody to set tonight. Number 1, short-term goals. Number 2, long-term goals. What short-term goals will do for you is that it will consistently fuel your passion. It will consistently fuel your passion. What long-term goals will do for you is that it will consistently make you think possibility. It will consistently make you think you can achieve this thing. So maybe your short-term goals is to buy a car. Your short-term goals is to maybe live in Abuja. Maybe you get it. You will keep you will keep working towards it every day when you wake up. Maybe your long-term goal is to maybe give birth to 12 children. You consistently go to the gym. Maybe it's to close 12 plots. Maybe it's to go on vacation. Okay, so let me ask: what's your short-term goals and your long-term goals? Can you type it? Let me see that as well. What's your short-term goals? What's your short-term goals? What's your Eniola, Omolayole, Osi, Greg, Nike? Newcastle on this score. Okay. Gloria, what's your short-term goals? What's your short-term goals? What's your short-term goals? Prospect more. Okay. End massively. Okay. We have 5-10 minutes more, so let's be fast about that. What's your short-term goals? I think I'm too fast. Both term goals must have money. Why do you guys like money in this generation?
Money is everything in the way, job.
Your short-term goals is to post 30 videos in 60 days. That is one video every 2 days. Okay. All right. Sell out Vision City. Very achievable. All your goals are achievable and they are valid. Trust me, you just need to keep working on them and keep working on it. Okay, yes, I'm still going to take it again, Gloria. So letter Y is yielding. So you need to see, as a salesperson, you need to be honest with yourself. You need to be really honest with yourself. So when we say yielding, look at the best performing approach. So as a salesperson, your sales, is it coming from majorly YouTube? See, leave Instagram and Facebook alone. Pour your life on the YouTube. At least build it to a point that you know that the next 6 months of your life, the money is already settled from YouTube. Also, you can send a request, let's join together. Is it Instagram? Spend money more on what is working. Okay, for how do I put it? Spend money more on what is working for you to make it work consistently. Spend money more. 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 Spend money more on what is working to make it work consistently for you. Spend money more on what is working to make it work more consistently for you. Do you get? So spend money more on what is working to make it work consistent. Is it Facebook ad? Use more of it. See, don't try to do everything everybody is doing. Don't try to copy what everybody is doing. Do your own thing, make your own money, and enjoy your own life. It's not hard. It's not hard. Let me ask you a question. When last did you see Dangote salt? It's still selling though, but is he on point like Dangote cement? I need someone to answer me. Is between Dangote cement and Dangote salt, which one sells most? Between Dangote salt and Dangote cement, which one is selling most?
The cement is selling back to back more than the salt self.
Okay, more than the salt, right? So imagine that Dangote is now saying that guys, let's focus all our this thing on salt. Salt is not selling. Salt is not selling. Salt is not selling. Salt is not selling. Let's focus more on salt. Do you think Dangote will not focus? Answer now. Do you think Dangote will not lose focus? So you as a salesperson, what is working for you the most? Do it more. Do it more. Do it more. Do it more. Whatsoever thing that is working for you as a salesperson, do it more. Do it more. Thank you so much. Because of our time, we've come to the end of today's class. So number one, letter P, we spoke about prospect, prayer, and who can remind me of the second letter of the letter P? I know Gloria is going to remember. So letter R, we spoke about being able to be findable on the internet, which is research. Letter O, we talked about obsession. Letter S, yesterday we talked about shameless marketing, And today, letter T, we talked about type of strategy. So under the type of strategy, we spoke about the unique selling point, right? Which I believe everybody, which I asked the question, why should I listen to you? Why should I buy from you? What can your product do? And can you give me a guarantee of your product, right? So we spoke about each of these strategy letter, what they stand for. Letter S is separation, letter T is targeting, letter R is research, letter A is approach, letter T is training, letter E is evaluation, letter G is goals, while letter Y is building. So guys, we've come to the end of today's class. Do we have any question? Any question? Any question at all? So we are able to move forward. Any question? Any question at all? Any question at all? So we are able to move forward. I have some.
Please, why is what? I didn't get the why. Please.
Why is yielding? Yielding. So yielding in the sense that be honest with yourself to look at your best performing tactics and keep doing it more. What is yielding result for you? What do you get? That's the basic thing. What is yielding result for you? What is yielding result for you? Okay, Gloria, you can unmute and go ahead, please. Okay, what's one approach you can advise somebody to use, especially meeting a random prospect, in order not to sound too salesy? Okay, I'm just saying that word for the first time, salesy. Okay. Number one, get to know them more. So I'm meeting Gloria today for the first time. Instead of saying, hello, Miss Gloria, hello, ma, I sell land, come and buy. If you don't buy land, your children will suffer. Yeah, buy land. But no, you are not DJ Chicken, neither are you Portable. Do you get? So what should you do as a salesperson? It's very, very simple. Number one, you get to introduce yourself and you get to know them more and you compliment them. Just try not to talk about anything. Just be asking them questions about themselves, about themselves. Do you get? So they're able to tell you more. And people like to talk about themselves. People like to talk about themselves a lot. A lot of people like to talk about what they do, where they live, what they have. So you should be able to ask questions around these things. I hope I've been able to answer your question. I've been able to answer your questions, Glory. Assuming you have a selling pattern, then you can Tofumi. Assuming you have a selling pattern, then I think you typed something wrong. Can you check the question again, Tofumi? Okay, Gloria, you're welcome. So I'm able to answer very well. Okay, assuming you have a selling pattern, then you have a pattern. I still don't get the question. Tofumi, I'm sorry, I don't get it. Can you type it very well, please? So while we wait for Tofumi to retype the question, do we have any other question? Tofumi, I'm still waiting for your question, please. Okay, let me retake the letter again. S, strategy. T, targeting. R, research, right? R is research, and A is approach. T is training. E, evaluation. G is goals, and Y is yielding results. Do we get that? Or I should take it again? Okay, perfect. Tofumi, I'm still waiting for your question. Is she on the call? Okay, I think network. Okay, she's still on the call. I wanted to see talent. Okay, perfect. Assuming you have a selling. Okay. So assuming I know my sales is coming from Instagram, a lot of my sales, right? So I now start using YouTube and I saw that YouTube is generating more than Instagram. What can I do in that situation? Very, very simple. I will build more on YouTube. I will build times 10 of what I did on Instagram on YouTube while I maintain Instagram. Do you get? So if you find a new pattern to sales, build that pattern, master that pattern. Do you get? Why the former pattern that has been giving you sales, don't how do I put it? Don't throw it away. Do you get? So it's able to help you. It's able to help you improve your sales as well. So you have two options now. All right. Please join the WhatsApp group. I will ensure someone will send it to the WhatsApp group. But S is separation, T is targeting, R is research, A is approach. After approach, that is where we have C again, training. After the training, we have the E, which is evaluation. We have the G, which is goals, and we have the Y, which is yielding results. Beacon, do you get that? Okay, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Tomorrow is day 6. We are getting closer. It might be slow, but it is sure. I am so confident that if you consistently take action as you listen to me, you are going to close a lot of sales between now and the next 95 days. Trust me, guys, you are going to sell. You are going to sell. Take action, get a product, take action. We've talked about getting prospects, look for people who can buy. We've talked about being researchable. When you post, do hashtag with your name, your company name. We've talked about obsession, be obsessed with what you are selling. We've talked about shameless marketing. Market your product yourself. Be shameless about it. Nobody's coming to save you. And today we've talked about type of strategy. Under the type of strategy, we spoke about the unique selling points. Have a unique selling point. Guys, have a unique selling point. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Same time, different value. Thank you so much for joining. See you guys tomorrow. All right, bye. In case you are just joining, you can register with the link in my bio to gain access to the WhatsApp group. Okay. Gloria, good night. Nike, good night. Enola, good night. Rose, good night. Mr. Greg, good night. And Steven, don't sleep yet. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye. Ensure you go to church. All right, bye.